Well, good day to you. It is Coach Andrea here, giving you another opportunity to get a little bit smarter with a strategic tip or a strategic insight so that you can elevate your life intentionally towards excellence and success. I look forward to the most time that we'll have here today. I won't take up too much time, but certainly I want to come to you with something for you to think about as you go about your day to day, your week. And I bet that some of you have already considered this. It's just for whatever reason, you have not yet said, yes, I need to go ahead and get started. So I hope that today's topic will be of interest to you, and I hope that it will be yet another affirmation that you should go ahead and get the plans in place to move forward. And what would that plan be? That would be for you to start your own business. So I am going to go through a few things here today as to why you should start your own business. That being said, I am going to discuss literally some of the pros, some of the cons, and I don't know if there are any cons, at least until you get started. There'll be some hurdles you might have to go over, but certainly it's no reason not to get started. So again, you know who I am. You see all of my information there on the screen, and I'm going to go ahead and dive in. What you're going to discover over the next few minutes are simply some common excuses. You're going to find that you might have made one or two of these excuses yourself for not starting a business. I'm going to go over some reasons why you should. And then I'm going to encourage you to make the decision. How do you make that next decision to elevate in your life? And so let's get started. Ask yourself, why not me? Why not now? We tend to wait until we think all the lights on the street have to be green at the same time, like we're just going to coast our way on into a new business. And that's really not the case. It's not realistic. And I want you to know that as a multi-business owner, multi-published author myself, I know that there were some things that I just had to just say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do it because I had already felt that I needed to do it. Yes, I needed to probably get a few things that I felt were in place, like, business, registering your name and all of those other things. That's another whole training, I guess I should say, that I can do, which is, what if you're going to start your business? How should it be organized? Should it be a sole proprietor, an LLC, an S Corp, a regular corp? I don't want to go into all of that. The key today is simply to get you to think, why not now? Why not? Here are some of the reasons why people do not start business. They think, I don't have enough time. They fear rejection. They fear failure. And let me tell you, failure is a part of success. I need for you to know that being in business as long as I have been, that failure is inevitable in something, because there is usually not a person that can tell you that operates a business right now that they did not fall short somewhere, somehow, but that didn't stop them from moving forward. The other opposite of failure, fearing that, is fearing success. Like, oh my gosh, what if I get too successful? What if? Wait till I retire. Wait till the kids get older, waiting on God. And when I coach people and they share with me, I've been waiting on God to tell me something, and sometimes I don't want to make this a spiritual, type of training or a conversation at the moment, but I will share with you, sometimes when you've prayed on something, God's just now waiting on you to actually make a move because he wants you to give him something to bless. But nonetheless, these are some of the things that people use, money being one of them. And I know that sometimes there are businesses out there that require, obviously, capital and liquidity. Then there are those that you just kind of talk yourself out of. And the one thing that I think when I find is people are moving into business when they have that initial conversation with me, when they fear that money will keep them from starting the business. Well, they haven't yet done the research on how much money they think they'll need. They just know it's going to be a lot more than I got in my bank account right now. Well, let's put a plan in place and see what a lot more looks like. So nonetheless, these are some of the things that typically keep people from moving forward and starting a business. And I hope that this will not be you by the time we finish this brief conversation here today. So if not you, then who? If not now, then when? Because we can always go through life with several things that we procrastinate on. And procrastination will always keep you in a place of mediocrity, and it'll also keep you in a place of stand still. And so we don't want you to be standing still. We want you to move forward in some of the things that you want to see in life and what you want to do in your life as well. So let me go through 6 things that you might want to consider as to why you should start your own business. Get paid what you're worth. There is no job. I'm going to say this 3 times. There is no job that will pay you your value. I'm going to say it one more time. There is no job that will pay you your value. Usually your hours are going to outweigh what you get paid, and thus the hourly wage lessens the more you work. So I'm going to say it for the 3rd time. There is no job where you're working for someone else that you will get paid what you're worth. There is none. So starting your own business allows you to get paid what you're worth. Entrepreneurs get to set their rates and the standards that they want for the service and or the product that they're offering. Yes, market may demand some of the parameters around those product costs, but nonetheless, you'll get paid what you're worth. You are the boss. I have no other statement to make other than that. You are the boss. Show and share your best skills. And so you get the chance to shine in your business. There are things that you can do that you're talented at doing that you would never be able to showcase on someone else's job. Flexibility, set your own schedule. Go on vacation when you want. Come back from vacation when you want. Those are the things that I get to do. I'm going to give you one of the flexible things, and then I'll move on, that I do in my business. I set Mondays as a late in office day, and Fridays are typically personal days. I also take about 2 personal days a month. I felt like if I were doing that and I still worked for someone else, I would get an allotment of personal days and I would have to schedule them off. I treat my business just like my job would offer to me, except I have a lot more flexibility as to when, how long, where I go, and what I do. So there's flexibility. There's a lot of flexibility in being your own boss and starting your own business. Work from anywhere. There is no time in my lifetime that this became so appreciated for me during the time when our nation went through the pandemic. And I was able to, after obviously adjusting and doing the things that the pandemic makes you pay attention to, I was still able to work my business and work from anywhere. I fine-tuned on what I had to do in my office and made it happen. So work from anywhere is a huge reason to start your own business. Follow your passion. There are many of you that are passionate about so many other things than what you're actually doing on someone's job. Why not follow it and make good money at doing it? Never depend on a single income. Make investments to create a second source. That's a quote from Warren Buffett. And I will share with you, most of you who may or may not know me personally, but some of you do, you know that I'm a multi-business owner. But there's one business that obviously gets my focus and my attention, and that is when I can help others elevate. And that's my Elites Beyond Measure Inc. business. I enjoy what I do when I'm helping other people turn that light bulb that you see there on the screen, literally make it shine and make that person or that individual bring their company idea to life. What are your next steps? Number 1, schedule your free 20-minute Let's Elevate session with me. That's so that we can discuss what ideas you have in mind. What have you been tinkering with? What have you been giving away for free that you can monetize as a business? Number 2, schedule your free 20-minute Let's Elevate session. I said that twice because sometimes people need to hear it 2 times. Make a plan, contact me, schedule the session, and let's move forward. When we schedule that session, just bring your plan, bring your idea, and let's share that business concept. And I can help you begin to navigate on how that might look as a business. Based upon what you share, You should expect to leave that session with clarity on what it would take for you to move forward with your business concept. You may or may not decide you need me as Coach Andrea after that conversation, but at least you know what you need to do to move forward. I hope that I can end up being your coach, but certainly you won't know that, nor will I, until we connect. So, in closing, follow me, connect. Many of my pages are shown here on the screen. There's my Facebook page for business. There's my private Facebook group. Many of you are already a part of either both or all of them, both or one or the other, shall I say. My Facebook handle, my page itself, Blue Sky, that's new, at the successfuldiva.bsky.social. I don't know if you can see that really well, but it is the successfuldiva.bsky.social. And then on TikTok at successful_diva, and on YouTube at Elites Beyond Measure. And I've got a new channel on YouTube coming soon. I look forward to hearing from you. My contact information is there. Thank you so much for this time. Why not start your own business today? Schedule your free consultation with me, and we will find out what it is that you need to do to become the boss that you deserve, the boss that you'd love, the boss that you don't mind taking orders from, and that would be you. I am Coach Andrea. My business, my aim, my mission, Elites Beyond Measure, Inc., elevating lifestyles intentionally towards excellence and success. I look forward to hearing from you. Let's elevate.